Cram as many superlatives into an official description as you can, and you'll have an idea as to how Audi regards its Q brand range topper. It's not a simple vehicle intellectually or practically, but Audi hasn't skimped, which means there's a lot going on here that needs unpacking. Most obviously, it apes the A8 saloon's slick, chunky and mega-mouth design language, while being stuffed full of various strains of tech and looking expensive. It's also a 4-door, 5-seater with coupe styling dash, which just means the rear slopes more than a Q7, though the frameless doors are actually really very neat, and unique in the segment. There are big arches, fantastical feature lines, funky LED lighting and some bulging wheel arches. Boring it is not. Whether it's to our taste is currently running at 50 hours 50 minutes based on an entirely unscientific straw poll of a few days of exposure. As you might expect, all Q8s will feature Quattro AWD, with a standard locking center diff, plus air suspension as standard. All get a slick 8-speed automatic gearbox, and in the UK we get 2 trims, S-Line and Vorsprung, both with considerable kit to play with. There'll be 3 engines available, this 50 TDI, 286 bhp, 3.0 diesel, now, with a 231 bhp version of that same engine badged 45 TDI and a 340 bhp 55 TSI V6 petrol coming in 2019. It's not cheap, but neither is it particularly stiffly priced for the segment, weighing in at a basic price of £65,040 for the S-Line and £83,040 for the Vorsprung, though it's wise to note that the latter is pretty much bingo on the ticking of the options boxes, so it works out at decent value if you want all the toys in one go. Both the BMW X630D and the Mercedes GLE Coupe 350D slot into pretty much the same area depending on spec. The tech pervades all on this particular model, mind, as you might expect from an Audi with an 8 in the badge. There's dynamic all-wheel steer, optional on S-Line, standard on Vorsprung, a clever materials mix, and quite a bit of progressive thinking. All cars get 48-volt mild hybrid tech, which is basically a little lithium-ion battery in the boot that feeds a water-cooled steroidal starter motor up front, a system that allows for engine coasting off throttle, extended and improved, as well as smoother stop-start function and reduced turbo lag. And it recoups, too, so you end up with pretty decent MPG and CO2 figures, 41.5 miles per gallon combined, 178 grams/km, considering the size of the thing. All Q8s get HD matrix LED lighting, which is animated and interesting, leather, climate, electrical assistance and Audi's really rather lovely multi-screen virtual cockpit. There are 39 driver assistance systems available depending on spec. You will not be short of buttons to push.